right where I left you. Nice and messy. So this is my second computer. Obviously this is my first computer back there, but this little machine has a better graphics card than my main computer. This has a GTX 970, I think, yeah. And today is the day, ladies and gentlemen, that the Jumanji drums that I've been hearing coming from around this corner can finally stretch their wings. Isn't that a phrase? Jumanji drums stretch their wings? I just talk crap. Anyways, I'm really excited because, as you know, I've been looking forward to this for a long time. I used the Vive a little bit recently at Adobe Max. I used it once a year and a half ago at the Game Grumps studio, and today is the day. Today is the day that I use my Vive for the first time. I unbox it, I'll do that in this video, and I'm gonna set it up, I'll do that in this video. So this will sort of be like a, you know, sort of a mini guide to setting up your own Vive if you get one, just because I'll be doing it and showing you my experience. And I'll be painting and recording content for a review first impressions video, and hopefully even a speed painting video. So that'll be fun. The main thing you need with a Vive is room, because it's room scale VR, and as you can tell, I don't have much of it, and it's gonna be like, it would just be a ridiculous pain in the ass to move all that stuff. So I'm actually gonna use, there's a spare bedroom in our house that I can move a bunch of shelves and stuff and take stuff off the wall, so it's kind of just blank walls. And then there should be like a 2.5 by 2.5 meter space, and that should be plenty. But I do need to grab my tripods for the lighthouses and then a whole bunch of my filming stuff for the footage, and then try and figure out if I can get this working wirelessly for the network. So there's going to be a bit of fiddling around. Okay, so this is the spare. Oh, I don't know why I turned the light off. Probably because it was so dim that I thought it was off anyway. No, this is the spare room that I'll be working in today. So obviously there's a bit of clutter, but once I move these shelves and this stuff, there'll be quite a bit of floor space. So this is my space. I have plenty of floor space here. I'll open the box in a second. But then on the other side of me, I have a light for video to look not terrible. And then I have the computer over here in the corner. So I'm just trying to keep a pretty clean line for the play space. But then of course I have my camera. I'm going to be using my wireless lav system, the Rode wireless lab I did a bit of a video on a while ago. And also this camera phone with the cinema mount on this tripod to get as much footage as possible. So I guess you'd call this the unboxing. I haven't even really dived into this thing, and I've had it sitting around taunting me for a long time. So it's time to really sink our teeth into it. Vive.com/setup is open here. So I've got this software downloaded, or at least the downloader is downloaded, so I'm gonna get that started. Yes, I have the minimum requirements, the la-di-da-di-da. Okay, so that's downloading. Meanwhile, they do have a tab here for video setup, like tutorials and stuff, so that should come in handy for all different topics and stuff. So anyways, while that's downloading, I'm gonna check this stuff out. All right, so this has got all the bits and bobs and what they are and what they do. And these are the bits and bobs. First and foremost, this is the headset. So I'm somewhat familiar with this now because I've used the Vive a couple of times. So I'm very excited to get into this again. But that being said, I can just put that at the side by now. These are my controllers, and the funny thing is, they smell awesome. It's that new Vive smell. Oh man, it smells like Warhammer 40k, like storage foam things. I don't know why that has a lot of nostalgia for me. It's probably the foam. Anyways, these things are really cool. But man, if you've seen like the previews of the prototypes for the upcoming Vive controllers, it's pretty exciting. Anyways, these are the base stations, and these basically send out a signal or receive a signal. I don't know which way it goes, but anyway, there's two, and they go on either corner of the room. So one's going to go up there, one's going to go up there. So, and then underneath this, there's a little cornucopia of miscellaneous things. So cables and adapters. I'm actually going to keep this headset plastic as a cover for later. This seems to be just an auxiliary cable, 3/4 inch I think it's called, but that's to sync the base stations if you're having trouble with the wireless syncing. And then these are just some power. Wait, no, these aren't power. These are power. These are power. Wait, no they're not. These are power. Wait, I am so confused. I should probably read the manual. Okay, these are power for the base stations. These seem to be USB chargers for the controllers. I'm actually going to go plug these in right now because the annoying thing would be if they took a while to charge and I can't start until they've got some charge. So I'll do that in a second. And then this seems to be some mounting stuff for the base stations. Oh, that's nifty. So they actually give you some stuff to help you mount it. These seem to be wall mounts. I actually have a couple of adapters that do a similar thing for the top of a tripod that I'm going to go get and set the base stations up with. So I'm going to plug the Vive controllers into charge now. I'll go get the mounting adapters for these things and put them on top of the poles. And then otherwise we have the link box. And then this link box is essentially the connector between the computer. I'm just going to throw it all over the place, between the computer and the headset. So, you know, you plug in your HDMI and blah, 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 and then, you know, you have your in and your out. Oh, look, there's a spare cushion for the headset. That's great. Thank you. Yeah, Vive software is still downloading away. Meanwhile, these are the little thingies I mentioned I'd go get. So they have the same thread that this thing requires. The point is that can screw onto the top of the tripod, and then I can maneuver this and aim these in sort of a direction. I think they need to sort of aim downwards slightly. All right, I think we're starting. So, base stations, blah, 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 unobstructed view, status light. Please remove the film covering each base station. So, we have a status light. I will remove the film. You ready? This is the satisfying bit. Oh, that was nice. Okay. Next. What do we got? Plan your placement. I have a rough idea as to how it should be placed, and I've sort of placed them in the direction of that rough idea, so I'm just going to click next and hope for the best. Mount. I've done that. Turn them on. I have also done that. Check the channels. One, the letter on the face of each base. Make sure the base station is set to B and the other to C. Okay. C. B. Okay. Next, check the status lights. They are green. Cool. Next, find your headset components. Bam. Okay. Connect to your PC. All right, let's do that. My video card only has one HDMI output, so I'm gonna have to go get a VGA for the screen and then plug the link box in there. All right, that is now connected. So, next, what do we got? Connect the headset to the link box. This is the moment. This is the time when I'm unraveling and plugging my HTC Vive. It begins. Okay, set up for room scale, standing only. I am doing room scale. Make some space. Okay, I've done that. Establish tracking. Controller ready, headset ready. Ooh. Place the controllers and headset in a location visible from the base stations. Okay, so let's just put that there. And let's put you both there. Stand in the middle of your cleared space. Point your controller at the monitor and pull the trigger with your index finger to continue this mode. I've heard that you should point away from the monitor because apparently wherever you point and do this, it makes you face the opposite way. But I actually want to face this way because my cameras are over here. So I'm actually going to point over here, which may have been a bad idea, but we'll find out. Okay, locate the floor. Place both controls on the floor visible to the base stations. Click calibrate floor. Trace your space. Hold the trigger as you trace the outline perimeter of your available space. Okay, but look at this. Look at this, it's got a live preview. Oh, look at this. Oh, I'm already excited, and that's just by this. Woo! It's got like really tactile feedback. Like as I did that, it like rumbles and goes. Like that's cool. My space is traced. You can see a little outline there. Next, set up your play area. That looks pretty good to me. Next, setup completed. Wow. I guess that's gonna be me in a second. It's also giving me a little bit of a live preview. Something's happening. Oh. I think it's officially time to get started. It wants me to jump into virtual reality. So I'm going to discard my little vlogging microphone in favor of my wireless DSLR microphone and switch into producing the video for the actual channel. So wish me luck. I'm still in the middle of my orientation, and in the orientation you can blow up a balloon, and I realized you can hit the balloon, so that's great, cool. So I blew one up and I hit it. I got really overexcited and I jumped up to hit one of the balloons, and I just hit the roof. This is bad. I need to not damage our house. I'm clumsy enough on the best of days, but wow, like you immediately lose yourself in this. Maybe I need a bigger play area. So I paused everything because it's obviously not very interesting just watching me flail around with a headset on in this background, especially for this video as well for the main channel. So I'm updating XSplit and getting everything ready to start doing some screen capturing and recording so people can see what I'm doing as I do it. But also, I suspected that Tilt Brush would come for free with the system, but it hasn't. So I'm buying and downloading Tilt Brush. And then while that happens, I guess I'll play around with some other VR stuff in the background. So that'll be fun. I've set up the recording setup. So XSplit's running and recording the background. You can see that XSplit's actually recording my visor camera and in-game. So all of that content will be recorded there. Meanwhile, I'm recording me on this camera and that camera, and I have a wireless mic on there and my Rode Video Mic Pro on this camera, and the in-game sound will be recorded in XSplit. This is going to be a bitch to edit later, but I want to make it as comprehensive as possible, and I'm really just going to start going through and playing. So I'm going to start off by using the lab and just getting used to the system, and then I want to open up Tilt Brush and get used to the tools. Then I have to zip off for an hour, but then when I come back I'll have 2 hours to do a painting. It's going to be a tight deadline, but I think I can make it work. The experience so far is just amazing, and that was just playing a couple of the games and sampling them, and then just playing with the brushes in Tilt Brush and a couple of the tools. But I have 2 hours left in the workday, and in that time I need to get a painting or a piece of content in Tilt Brush done, because I want to turn that into a video. So I have this idea of painting the Iron Giant, which I think is a simple enough character to draw as at least as my first Tilt Brush painting. And then also the idea that if he's like bending down and doing that or whatever, like that I could rescale him and be standing in his hand and looking up at him. I think that could be really cool. So I think I'm going to give that a go. I need to look up some references, prepare all my recording stuff again, and just get started. But yeah, this is going to be fun. I finally have a finished Iron Giant, so I'm scaling him to size. I'm standing in his hand. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is amazing. Jesus Christ. Wow. I finished my painting. As you can tell, I've got the goggle face and sweat happening with some messy hair, but it turned out exactly how I want it to. I don't want to spoil anything, so I'm not going to show you even a preview, but it's super cool. And that video will come out like a week from now. Anyways, there's a lot of editing to do because there's lots of different video files and stuff, but that's so cool. I'm so excited. So my last task for the workday is to go visit my friend Anthony, and I'm borrowing some armor and swords for tomorrow's activity. I'll leave the details of that for you to check out tomorrow, but yeah, I'll take you to meet Anthony. G'day. This is my mate. When did we meet? It was, because 2012 was, we'd known each other for a while, so yeah. I think like 2008.
Yeah, something
or
like
earlier,
that. Yep.
yeah. So we've known each other for years, and we obviously have at least one interest in common.
Oh yeah, main interest.
Yeah, I think there's
a full suit of armour behind us.
It's amazing, and there's half of one over there, and there's like shields and stuff over there. Anyways, so this guy has an impeccable collection, and bring up those gauntlets. We were just talking about how much we both love these things. These things are awesome.
They're comfortable to wear too.
Yeah, they're amazing.
And they've had a bit of a flogging.
That's so good, man. Bro fist. Alright, so this is how far we go back. This is a sword from 2012. This is like 4 years. Hang on, what year is it? 2016. 16. So
4 years ago.
4, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 6 years. So 6 years ago, so I signed this, I etched this, I borrowed this off Anthony for a musical, for Carmen the Musical. And this was one of the, we actually had 2 other swords, identical to this, that we did the sword fights with.
That's the one that got broken.
Yeah, that's right. And Anthony has a spare, so I actually signed it for him, which he kept, because then I think the others... oh no, we had 2, one of them broke.
Yeah, I had a spare.
That's awesome. This is the most crazy collection of swords ever. So you've got, what's this thing? Is that a claymore? Is that what you call that?
Yep, Scottish claymore.
Jesus Christ. And this is that another similar thing?
Yeah, medieval.
Oh man, that's crazy. And then you've got your rapiers. So Anthony is a collector of all sorts of things, but in particular he is a... well, this is the,
I don't know whether you can sell the
best
boxes,
room.
but there's more swords than that in every
That's
box.
awesome. So he's kind enough to lend me some of his swords and armor from time to time. He's the coolest sort of friend to have. So that thing's pretty cool. Is that thing sharp? That is kind of sharp.
Yeah.
Although what's that?
Which one?
This thing.
I think that's off Lord of the Rings.
It's kind of cool.
It's got the dagger there.
I
can't remember his name.
Huge thank you to my friend Anthony, who just reminded me that we first met because I was Mormon and we visited him with the missionaries.
Yeah, that's right.
So we knocked on
brother.
Yeah, no, that's right. Me and Shad, and we knocked on the door with the missionaries.
Yeah, and my sister and me.
Friendly Anthony let us in, said hi.
All the stuff. And
said I'm not interested in being a Mormon, but I'll show you what we'll talk about. Yeah, no, it's good, man. Well, I mean, yeah, definitely.
About 500 swords, about 50 helmets.
We knocked on the door because I used to be a Mormon, but we stuck around because we're like, holy shit.
Yeah.
This guy's collection is awesome, yeah.
Of them in all the gear.
Yeah, and that's right, we all dressed up.
Yeah,
so, and you dressed up in your breastplate and stuff too. Yeah, I never got that done. It's on the to-do list, Anthony.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll see you around, man. Thank you.
No worries. Cheers, buddy.
That'll about do for today. So tomorrow, make sure to tune in because I'll be having a lot of fun with these things. I want to get your opinion. Should I film holding Aragorn's sword or a miscellaneous medieval sword? More authentic, bit of a breaking the seriousness of it, but also looks cooler and might be considered a fun Easter egg. Let me know what you think in the description. Also, yeah, I've been growing out a little bit of this so that I look a little more gritty for tomorrow's filming. So again, make sure to tune in for that. Otherwise, we're back with the question of the day. The questions of the day are going to be happening from now on, so make sure to leave yours in the description. But for today's question, I'm going to keep it short and sweet because today's been a long video. Defiled asks, will you say hi to me? Yes. Hi. I've finally convinced Mrs. Jazza to play with VR. And she's in the middle of VR at the moment. She's in the lab. You found the robot doggy. It's a bit murderous of you. That was actually a really good shot.
Oh, no, you're lucky.
Mrs. Jazza enjoyed the VR more than she expected, and as a result now we've rung her parents at night time to invite them over to try it out.
Oops. I don't want to step on any of the plants. This is... Ooh. There's something up there, but I can't reach it. Oh, a little voice. Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm good. Try kneeling down. Have you got an acorn, Mum? I have enough. Here. Right there.
Look down.
Oh,
that's
sweet. Well, it's big. Do you want me to? That's it. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, vertigo.
Whoa! Oh, this is better than having pugs. Are you ready? No, don't jump up. Whoa!
You gotta fire at the little men.
I'm trying.
Yeah, I had to learn to. You gotta get one of them eventually.
There you go.
You gotta shoot that guy down on the ground, Oh, sorry.
It's okay. I was getting it. Hey, good one. There we go. Now we're getting the hang of it.
Yes, they do that.
Oh, you're good at this. Look at you go. Oh! I think that's it. I think they have bested you.
Okay.
The art of war.
Right.
Well done.
Very good.